What I would like to introduce to you is the phenomenon of South Africa's mega impact, because it was a massive impact. The structure that was actually created by the impact is known as the Vredefort structure or the Vredefort dome. So what happened? Let's go take the story from the beginning and go through to the end. Here it is, a massive rock from outer space, collided with Earth near the present-day towns of Parys, or Vredefort and Parys. The Vredefort structure is the largest meteorite impact structure on Earth. My name is Jan Fourie. At present, I am a tourist guide in the Vredefort Dome. I specialized in the Vredefort Dome because this is my, I would say, my domain. Now, this meteorite was 10 to 15 kilometers in diameter, more or less the size of Table Mountain, colliding with Earth in this area, creating a totally different landscape than what it was before. It approached Earth at a speed of 40,000 kilometers an hour, but when it collided with Earth, the seismic magnitude of the explosion was 100,000 times more powerful than the worst earthquake that we know of. And that was the one in China in 1976, when 290,000 people perished. Because this event was one of the 3 events that happened in the history of Earth that caused the extinction of all life. Now, after this blast, they reckoned there was a cloud of dust and smoke that spread around the Earth that blocked out sunlight. And an ice age as long as 30 years could have been the result. The meteorite exploded in a fireball with temperatures as high as 20,000 degrees. So rocks in the vicinity must have melted. You could see the black parts in this rock is a melt rock. And here we have an example of melt rock. You can see this rock was melted and it flowed. But on the other hand, this rock contains pieces of rock that did not melt. This is the second impact evidence we have. Then another indicator is overturned rock formations. In this case, it's quartzite formations. Quartzite rock that was present horizontally. As a result of the impact, it got overturned. And now you find these rocks standing up vertically. Here you see it clearly, runs through the river and out on the other side. All those hills are overturned quartzite formations. So then we have an interesting thing is shatter cones. You see the surface of this rock? Look as if it's been shattered. And can you see the cone shapes on the rock? Massive shock waves went through the rock formations. Can you imagine what happened with this rock? We are standing now not far from the geometric center of the Vredefort crater. We are about 15 kilometers away from the geometric center. The area where we're standing, you see there's a dike of rocks running through here. This is known as the Vredefort granophyre dike. Granophyre is the name of this rock behind me. And this rock was actually formed during the impact with that immense heat with the explosion. The rocks in the vicinity, in the immediate vicinity, were melted. And the 2 rock types that was down here, the granite and the quartzite, melted and formed a new rock. And the name of this new rock is Vredefort granophyre. And interesting is, by age dating this rock, they could determine when the impact took place. Because you can age date a rock very accurately by the radiometric system. So by age dating this rock, they could tell us the impact took place 2,023 million years ago, because that's the age of this rock. And people come from all over the world to come and see and study and experience the unique impact geology in our area. Now you think of the time, how long ago it happened, how large that meteorite was, what impact it made when it landed on Earth, and what the effect was of that impact, what that impact create the landscape that we see around us. And where else in the world can you have, if you know what happened, you can interpret the landscape, it becomes all the more wonderful.